Hi, hello, good afternoon, and thank you for the opportunity to present today. The goal of this presentation is very simple. Offer H&M Group a successful market entry to Nigeria fashion market. Nigeria offers H&M access to one of the Africa's largest, youngest, and most digitally connected consumer markets. But the scale alone does not guarantee a successful entry. H&M needs local infrastructure, operating knowledge, and a controlled way to test demand before making a major commitment. We are pretty confident that Persianas Group can provide that platform. Our proposal is straightforward. Partner locally, test digitally, and scale responsibly. So let's start exploring why this market deserves executive attention. Nigeria offers a unique combination of population scale, youth, and digital connectivity. The country has roughly 237 million people, a median age of around 18 years old, around 140 million smartphone users, and a fast-growing e-commerce market. The point is not only the size of these numbers. They describe a consumer base that discovers fashion, trends, and brands through mobile channels. This fits perfectly with H&M's accessible fashion proposition and its digital capabilities. The opportunity is attractive, but the entry model must reflect the operating realities of Nigeria. On one side, we see that the opportunity is strong, but on the other hand, we see that direct entry would expose H&M to avoidable risks. Nigeria is a high upside market, but it is also a high friction market. To start with, foreign exchange volatility can affect product costs, prices, and margins. Also, regulatory and custom processes require detailed local knowledge. As well, the informal fashion market competes aggressively on price, while online fast fashion players add additional pressure. These barriers do not invalidate the opportunity. They determine the right entry model. The implication is simple. H&M should test Nigeria through a partner-led operating platform rather than committing immediately to a direct national entry. That is where Persianas Group becomes central to this solution. Persianas Group closes three capability gaps that H&M cannot simply import from Sweden. The first one is the retail access. Through the Palms network and our wider mold relationships, we can provide a curated platform in Lagos and other key urban markets. The second one is the international brand operations. Persianas has experience operating and representing global apparel brands such as Puma, Lacoste, and Guess. And the third one is the local execution. We understand licensing, property, workforce, and stakeholder relationship in Nigeria. These combinations allow H&M to avoid a long and expensive capability building process. The vision is that H&M can enter with a partner already equipped to manage the local operating layer. Now, let us show how the joint venture protects H&M control while taking advantage from Persiana's execution. The joint venture model is based on complementary responsibilities. H&M will continue to lead the areas central to its global brand, such as product merchandising, digital experience, sustainability standards, and supply chain governance, while Persianas Group manages the local operation layer, such as retail locations, licenses, workforce, local consumer insight, and stakeholder relationships. The structure protects H&M standards while allowing Persianas Group to manage the activities where local knowledge is most valuable. Equity participation, board rights, and financial responsibilities would not be predetermined today. They would be developed during the proposed 90-day process. This is also why a joint venture is stronger than the alternative entry models. The go-to-market model is digital first, but not digital only. First, H&M and Persianas Group must test demand through social listening, landing pages, and campaign engagement. Second, we will introduce a Nigerian digital storefront and targeted social commerce activity. Third, we will add a physical pilot at the Palms in Lagos. That location lets customers experience quality, fit, and service while supporting click and collect, returns, and brand discovery. The model ends with a decision gate: scale, adapt, or stop based on real demand, unit economics, and operating performance. Digital first therefore means evidence first. Demand validation also requires a proposition that feels locally relevant. H&M should compete in Nigeria through relevance and trust, and not only through price. Our proposed positioning combines three elements. The first one is local style, which includes collaborations with Nigerian designers and culturally relevant capsule collections. The second one is accessible global fashion. That means international quality, broad product choice, and a reliable retail experience at an attainable price point. The third one is the circular fashion. This means garment collection, resale concepts, and sustainability education that distinguish H&M from informal sellers and purely transactional online competitors. Persianas Group can help H&M translate this positioning into local campaigns, partnerships, and in-store experiences. The pilot must then prove that this proposition generates attractive customer economics. The purpose of the pilot is to contain the downside exposure while creating reliable evidence for a larger investment decision. The process follows 4 stages: design, build, launch, and review. At each stage, additional commitment depends on meeting agreed conditions. We propose evaluating the pilot across 6 areas: demand, unit economics, customer quality, brand fit, sustainability, and operational readiness. The key principle is that H&M would not approve broader expansion based on market enthusiasm alone. Each decision would follow measurable commercial and operational evidence. The same stage-gated discipline is reflected in the roadmap. The roadmap is divided into controlled phases. During the first 90 days, H&M and Persianas Group evaluate the joint venture structure, governance principles, commercial model, and major risks. Between months 3 and 6, the teams design the legal path, channel strategy, sourcing options, and operating requirements. Between months 6 and 12, subject to approval, we build the digital and retail pilot. The pilot then operates and is measured between months 12 and 18. At that point, the joint venture makes a transparent decision to scale, adapt, or exit. That leads directly to the decision we are requesting today. Our request today is simple. Authorize H&M International Expansion Team to begin a 90-day feasibility and partnership design process with Persianas Group. At the end of that period, H&M will have joint venture principles, a validated commercial model, a pilot investment case, sourcing and channel options, a risk review, and a scale, adapt, or exit criteria. Persianas Group is not asking H&M to make an irreversible commitment to Nigeria today. We are asking H&M to validate the opportunity with a partner already equipped to provide the retail access, market knowledge, and execution capability required to manage the opportunity responsibly. Thank you, and we welcome your questions.